It's Saturday, July the 30th. I'm out here at Gulfstream for only the second time this summer, here with my mom who's visiting from Ohio, and with my cousin Karen, who I grew up with in Louisville. The opener at Monmouth, I like number 3, Wild Man Heart. It was a Monmouth 40% club play for trainer George Navarro, who's winning at over 40% for the meet. This horse was 3-5. I knew he'd be short odds. And as I got in the gate, he dropped to 1-5. Hit the far turn, he was 1-9. Man, this guy better win.
Wild Man Heart will have to hold off Urban Burn at the rail as Super Duker has given way. Urban Burn within a length and a half of Wild Man Heart coming to the 16th pole. Wild Man Heart holding on from the back of the pack. A nice rally coming from Madoff late. Wild Man Heart has done enough to win. It's Wild Man Heart by 2. Urban Burn clearly.
That makes 1 win on the day. I got my next winner in the 3rd at Saratoga. It was a maiden special weight for 2-year-olds. Is there a Pletcher? You bet there is. There was one on the rail with John Velasquez, but on the also eligible list was another one, number 11, and Velasquez was named on that one as well. And I'm like, bet she scratches that one and Johnny V jumps on the outside horse. Well, I was half right. Another horse scratched inside. Velasquez jumped. The one horse was 14-1. The Pletcher first-time starter on the outside, Theory, pounded down to 3-5. Dueled midway on the turn and then kissed that field goodbye.
They're coming to the top of the stretch, and Theory runs for the lead on the outside. Theory takes over at the top of the stretch. Reckling tries to put in a run on the outside. These two come by the 8th pole, 2 lengths apart. Theory and Reckling now 1-2. Pale of Silence is 3rd and giving way on the inside. The walk is moving up, and then comes Caramani, but it is Theory. And Theory and John Velasquez come home strong to a 5.5 length winning debut.
Win number 2, and I tripled the bet on Theory. That's nice. Got back close to $25. I came right back to win. I had several bets today at Gulfstream with a weak card, weak riders, weak trainers, but still, I found several races that I liked enough to bet. The first one came in the 4th race. It was a claiming event. We were going 6 furlongs, and number 1, Flashy Cat, had won multiple times here at Gulfstream. Looked to run down the speed. At the 8th pole, he slid outside, made his move.
Where's That Cat issues the challenge to Purple Smoke. Off cover is the favorite Flashing Cat from 3rd. 3/16 to go. Where's That Cat puts ahead in front. Trust Flashing Cat begins to get on track, and Purple Smoke battles on. Final furlong. Where's That Cat or Flashing Cat? It's the 2 felines to the wire. To the outside. Flashing Cat is up to win it. Where's That Cat for 2nd for Purple Smoke.
Oh yeah, first winner of the day at Gulfstream Park. Walked inside, we were ready to go into the gate. I like number 8, Buckskin Doll, in a 3 lifetime claiming event on the turf. But as they loaded in the gate, I'm like, hang on. They're in the gate on the main track. What the? Hey, that works out for me because number 8, Buckskin Doll, never been on the turf. Jason Service winning at enormous odds. Paco Lopez riding at a 50% winning rate for that one. Right to the front. Let the horses come to him on the turn. He never moved a muscle. Into the stretch.
The little lady extreme outside, turning for home. Buckskin Doll, confronted by Garden Games on the outside, who floats very wide, and Boomerang Miss in between them. They're followed by Hope, Faith, Joy, and She's So Groovy. Buckskin Doll nursed along perfectly and turns the lights out. Paco Lopez posing for pictures already. A 5-length beatdown.
Long gone. 4 wins so far. It's a good start. The 7th at Gulfstream was my best bet of the day. It's a pretty weak card today, but I thought that number 2, Sea Cookie, in a 2 lifetime claiming event on the turf, looked much the best. Not the horse himself, but in comparison to who he was running against, he'd run 2nd twice in his last 2. It had excuses against better, and today he looked to be much the best. Riding the rail behind a slow pace, turning for home, the jockey asking for run.
Expect their unexpected quality as they run past the quarter pole. Expected meeting is the leader. Maximian is there second. Sea Cookie back to the outside, and Sea Cookie continues to close. Final furlong, Maximian up for a short lead. Sea Cookie moves to him from here. Maximian and Sea Cookie. Sea Cookie getting the better.
Oh yeah, nice. It's my best bet at Gulfstream, and I'm the winner, my second winner here at Gulfstream. The 7th at Monmouth was a non-winners of 1 allowance. I like number 7, Diamond Play. My plan was to double the bet after he'd run back-to-back seconds against Better in allowance company, and two back, she was best of the rest second against Colts. So dropping back in against Phillies today, I thought she looked much the best. She was DRS Kenny Peck's best bet of the day. Up the bet to a triple investment, right to the front under a hand ride.
Diamond Play has repelled the challenge from her sister Isa Chubb and opens up with authority. Diamond Play pouring it on with a furlong left to go. Her sister Isa Chubb is second, followed by Kelly's Little Secret, who's wandering to the center of the track, and Single Broad rallying a bit inside of her. A one-horse race. Diamond Play breezing home by close to double digits when the smoke cleared. Her
Oh
sister,
yeah, never asked her once. Tons the best. Double Play wins the 7th at Monmouth. The 7th at Saratoga was my co-best bet of the day. It was the grade 2 Bowling Green. Last time out, Flintshire was my best bet of the day on the Belmont Stakes Day, going in the Manhattan. Today, only a short field of 4, and he just looked much the best. But the pace was dawdling, 26.53 for the half. As they came through the turn, Castellano was pinned on the rail, dropped him back to last. Oh no! Then he asked
And they're
him
coming
to
to
run.
the top of the stretch. Flincher is dead last here, but it looks like he's full of run. They're into the stretch. Where's he going to go? Grand Tito is set down for the stretch drive. Can't help believing Twilight Eclipse. Flincher's going to have to come up on the far outside. He's still under a hand ride. He's still in hand. Here comes Flincher up alongside of Grand Tito. Oh, he's so good. It's crazy how good he is.
50 to win on Flintshire. Woo-hoo! The best of the day at Saratoga. The opener at Del Mar was a maiden claiming sprint, and it was Brad Free's best bet of the day. Skookum Spirit was on the outside in post position 10, making his second start after stalking and pressing a 44 half mile in his debut. Dropped in class today, just looked much the best. Sat patiently off the pace till they hit the far turn, made his move
They
forward
come
wide.
past a quarter pole, tightly bunched. Cavalry's along the inside. Skookum Spirit on the outside. Skookum Spirit now coming looking for the lead. Resistance is futile, going with him now, and Legitimate running a big one on the inside. Any one of these three. Homeward bound, Skookum Spirit the advantage. Skookum Spirit starting to inch onto the line. Resistance is futile right there, but Skookum Spirit will score. Skookum Spirit, one at a...
Oh yeah, that's what I like. Double the bet. And on the day before Haskell Invitational Day, where there are multiple graded stakes races tomorrow, the feature race today is the Sprint the Regret Stakes. And it featured an odds-on favorite, number 1, Stone-tastic, who is a multiple graded stakes winner. Just looked tons the best. She's a front runner and the rail. Paco Lopez, give me a break. She blazed the opening quarter in 21 and change, 43 for the half. But when the runner came to her on the turn, he just gave her that look, that condescending look, shook the reins and kissed the field goodbye.
Cruising around the far turn, busting out, trying to get to her now. She is asked to go, but still a length behind Stone-tastic. Paco Lopez sitting motionless on the heavy favorite. As Bustin' Out moves up alongside, within a length and a half, Paco takes that peek back, and it usually means lights out. It's Stone-tastic with a 2.5 length lead. Bustin' Out tried her best, and she's still clearly second best. But Stone-tastic's in another lead. Look at her just cruise through the stretch effortlessly. Stone-tastic oozing class. An 8-length
Stone-tastic,
victory.
30 to win. Ooh, nice. Second big bet win of the day. The 10th at Gulfstream is the feature race today. It is the Triniberg, a multiple stakes winner as a 3-year-old. Today I like number 6, Abounding Legacy, in the 7 furlong sprint. Last September he ran 6 races of 88 to 89 Beyer speed figures, and any one of those would win today. Everyone else would have to run nearly a lifetime best to top that. I will double the bet on number 6, Abounding Legacy.
Three better than High Kodiak Warrior, and trailing is Grey Bow. Around the far turn they go, and there goes the move aboard Abounding Legacy. Panici says go with him, and moving to him is Springmeyer from second. Battling on is More Applause third, 2 lengths better than the Gray piloting. Running on from the back well wide is Wildcat Wish, then High Riverside with a 1/4 mile left to go. Opening half mile, 45 and 2, and Abounding Legacy comes off the turn, bounding to a 4-length lead. Running on from the rail, High Kodiak Warrior, then High Riverside between horses. Wildcat Wish.
Final 16th of a mile. Abounding Legacy still there. High Riverside is flying. High Riverside will make it
Wins the
close.
The 10th at Monmouth is a claiming race going 8.5 furlongs, and I like number 8, Bama Bound. 1 win from 16 starts over the last 2 years. Ouch! But today Paco Lopez is up, and that 1 win, last time out with Paco up for Jason Service, and they are winning at a 53% clip. I will take number 8, Bama Bound.
And Bluegrass Demon is now launching a bit. Pink Silk's far outside as the field turns for home. Kodiak sit on the outside, and Bama Bound will have to hold off Bluegrass Demon, who continues to rally in the center of the track. They're in the final 1/8 of a mile. It's Bama Bound narrowly. On the outside, Kodiak Sid. At the rail, Star Trip Enterprises Valiant. And then Bluegrass Demon. Bama Bound fully extended, trying to hold off Kodiak Sid. And Bama Bound gets there.
The 11th at Gulfstream is a turf sprint, a non-winners of 1. I like number 3, Pay Any Price. The question is, can he run to the form that earned him not 1, not 2, but 3 straight turf sprint wins this past spring? But he's not been out since last June. I will double the bet on number 3, Pay Any Price.
Grand Junior and Warrior AP. Ethon looks for room, and so does Swagbag as they turn for home. Pay Any Price is into the stretch with the lead, but Moonwalker comes back for more from second. It's 3 back to the sun, win third. Ethon up the inside. Half mile, 43 and 4, and Pay Any Price is still there. Pay Any Price does it. The 2-length win.
The finale at Gulfstream is a 5.5 furlong maiden claiming event, and I like number 5, Salt Lake Beauty. Makes only his 2nd career start, should bring about an improved effort. He lost all chance last time out when checked at the gate. He was forced to circle the field, moved to the front, and then faded away. That was against 16,000. Today he drops down to 10,000. Larry Pilati, 25% with 2nd-time maidens, $3.38 ROI. Number 5, Salt Lake Beauty in the finale at Gulfstream.
The whip is out on Key the Storm. He maintains control. He'll have to deal with Salt Lake Beauty, who's now asked to quicken up from second. 3 better than Daddy Duke third. 1/8 of a mile to go. Key the Storm working on a 1.5 length lead, but Salt Lake Beauty continues with momentum down the center, and Salt Lake Beauty now takes charge. It's Salt Lake Beauty and Eddie Castro to win it going away. Key the Storm will salvage second from